RLUSD is about to push the price of XRP over $9.00 each thousand. As a general rule, USDT sent Bitcoin through the roof to over $110,000, 0 cents. And USDC sent Ethereum through the roof to $4,891, 0 cents. Now that RLUSD is out and being used in the global economy, 70 XRP is likely to go through the roof and reach around $9.00 each thousand. This may seem crazy, but adding over $654 trillion, 0 cents, $390 billion, 0 cents to the XRP ledger will cause a lot of that money to move into XRP, which will lead to a huge supply. In the last few days, Ripple has been buying USDC, or Circle has been adding 61 billion. Ripple Labs is not buying the digital asset that made Ethereum go over $4,891, 0 cents, even though it caused the XRP record to go up by $1 million, 0 cents. The company that owns XRP and RUSD should think about how much money is about to leave USDC and enter RUSD. This will make XRP go up to over $4,000, 0 cents. To give you an idea of how big of an impact RLUSD's had, Ripple CEO Brad Schillinghouse talked about it in public and said it was important that more and more institutions use XRP and RLUSD. This adds billions and trillions of dollars to the XRP system, which holds both XRP and RLUSD. Also, don't forget the main point. This was meant to be that way. Arthur Pritchard, one of the people who helped make Ripple, thought that XRP would be worth $10,000, 0 cents, and be used to send money all over the world. He even said that XRP was made to be worth $10,000, 0 cents, and must be able to grow to serve 7.5 billion people. I think there are two main things going on here. First, big investors or investors who mostly trade on Wall Street haven't had direct access to crypto for a long time. They could either keep their coins themselves or join an exchange. Some people don't like centralized platforms, so this is the first time that big businesses could trade crypto directly on Wall Street. To some, this may seem like an unlock. People who couldn't or wouldn't use crypto before, like endowments, pension funds, and even mutual funds, can now. The second thing is that it really makes the crypto business official. It's not a surprise that the Bitcoin ETF had the fastest growth to $1 billion, 0 cents in assets of any ETF ever. It may have also passed $10 billion, 0 cents in assets faster than anyone else. Today's the day I think we'll finally get to the gold ETF. That's in a minute. For now, let's talk about XRP and give away some free XRP. You will only get this chance once in your life. To get it, just click on the link in the description, sign up for Apple, and buy something for any amount between 1 penny and $10. You need to sign up for this movie. As soon as you do that, you'll get free XRP worth up to $1,000 right away, which you can then use to buy more XRP. You can also use that up to $1,000 to buy something else for free. It's pretty much your money. It only takes 5 minutes, and I really think you should all do the same. Reality is giving away a lot of tokens worth more than $654 trillion, 0 cents, 390 billion, 0 worth of real estate on the XRP system. Just follow them on Twitter, tweet with the words Reality XRP and tag Really Team. Then like and share their post. I'll leave this in the description because it's free, but you might as well give it a try. People who know about a project that is tokenizing on the XRP system could make millions of dollars when the real token comes out. This is clearly a very bullish sign. Please leave the links below. And now let's watch the movie after a possible relationship with Ripple. The Federal Reserve Bank is also likely to make it illegal for regular people to buy XRP again. They're trying to stop small buyers because they don't want you to have XRP. Instead, they're giving all of it to banks. This is all part of a bigger picture. For example, Forbes said that XRP would be $10,000, 0 cents, which is what it was supposed to be. Many experts say that the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, and the bank have set the price of XRP at more than $10,000, 0 cents. It's clear that something is going on behind the scenes when the Federal Reserve limits what regular people can invest in and buy with XRP. It just so happens that at the same time that the Federal Reserve or the Federal Treasury announces they will be starting a crypto reserve with XRP as its token, $68 billion will be set aside to buy American cryptocurrency. This adds billions or even trillions of dollars to the XRP record, which makes the price of XRP go up. Plus, the Ripple director says, this is a Ripple director, these are not my words. I'll play the clip for you. XRP isn't made for regular people. It's made for big banks and other businesses. And this is what we talked about. We've already talked about how XRP wasn't made for you, but we were lucky enough to be able to take advantage of it. That's why $10,000, 0 cents was set aside for XRP. It was built with the idea that it would be worth a lot of money, and people who know about it and can get in before it's too late will become millionaires. No more new investors will be coming into the XRP market. A lot of people only use cryptocurrencies to buy and sell them and make quick money. Does that slow down the growth of the market? It's kind of like a chicken and egg situation. You need to make a market. There are now about 150, 200 exchanges around the world that sell XRP. As you say, a lot of the trades are very small. We don't want people to use XRP to send money to each other. We want sophisticated companies to use it as a financial asset to connect different types of money. Does this help or hurt? We're not sure yet because it makes a lot of noise, which we don't want. For example, this last quarter, here's another big point that proves the same thing. All global XRP transactions were stopped by Binance. This means that people can't hold XRP or withdraw it to a cold wallet. There have been a lot of discussions about how Binance users were forced to sell because they could get cash right away. This is because Binance wasn't trying to get people to buy more XRP. They were trying to get people to sell. People were forced to sell XRP they had bought, which led to reverse transactions and the loss of a lot of money. It looks like you weren't able to get your sample into a cold wallet. This is the world we live in now. The economy is changing hands, and they are trying to take money from small stores and give it to big companies. They don't want people to have cash because they want the money to stay in those big companies and not go to one person who gets rich. That's why we say keep your sample in a safe place. While the trade on these sites is good, you shouldn't keep your XRP here. Instead, you should move it to a cold wallet, which is the only and best option. Bredgun has also said this. Big companies are buying as much XRP as they can. He also said that more than 100 banks have asked to get XRP and are now starting the process. It's important to note that they get about one new bank a week, which is a lot of banks. Tens of thousands of institutions are now using XRP, and the Ripple